Earl and Ryan Show with Eric featuring Special K and Sam.
All right, my friends, it's time for you to get the code that you're going to crack later at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. so you can come enjoy some really holiday cheer fun with us at NRG Center for the Houston Ballet Nutcracker Market. It is starting on Thursday morning for the early birds at 8:30 a.m. November 13. We are broadcasting live from NRG Center on Friday, November 14. The market goes all the way through Sunday, and it's all things holiday of all holidays that people celebrate, all things hosting, all things gift-giving, all under one roof.
It's so important in my family. After we do the show, I have to take the family to Austin because we're going to see Billie Eilish.
On Friday?
Friday night.
14?
We're going to spend the night and then get up early to get back because they want to go to the market.
That's awesome.
All day Saturday.
That is
Sunday.
awesome. So here's what we're doing. We're giving away 4 general admission tickets, and that will make you a finalist for the $1,000 shopping spree to spend at the market.
Wow.
Now, we're giving away the 4 general admission tickets in those 4 times we ask you to crack the code, but what's the code? Well, here is the code that you're going to try and crack. Who works at the North Pole building gifts for Christmas? I wonder who helps Santa in his toy shop. The toy shop helpers. So if you know that answer, you need to be listening at 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. You'll score the general admission tickets and become a finalist for the $1,000 shopping spree. And just a couple of things about the Houston Ballet Nutcracker Market. Since we're going to kind of go with a little free-for-all roundtable here, let me just give you some 101. You can follow me at Radio Rule. I'm doing a personal plug for myself because I don't think anybody has as much passion for this market in this room like me.
No.
And I know we all love it, but y'all know I love it.
Absolutely.
You spend like 10 hours a day there.
Well, and the reason I love it, it's not to sit there and go crazy with the credit card. I mean, like, honestly, I just posted a picture right now. I'm posting it at Radio Rula of my decor crates. There's really not one more thing I need in my life to decorate my house. I'm good. I have found things. There's only one garland I need this year for a spot I missed last year, and that's all I really need. But it is the joy and happiness of this market and all the different vendors that come from all over the country that show you their goods that you would have never even imagined. And if there's somebody in your life you need a gift for, from a teacher to a neighbor to a best friend to a family member, there's something for them at this market. And everyone always loves to give gifts.
Is it weird that I take pride in, like, when I talk to vendors and they say, this is the place. All year I make like 70% of my money
of the year at that place.
Yep.
They travel from city to city to city, these vendors.
Not all of them.
A lot of them do.
There are vendors that we have met over the years.
We've had on the show.
2 shows a year. That is it. And the first one is Nutcracker Market. We talked to Paul Michael. He's in Round Top. He says the day after the market is over, they get the blues. And they start planning for the next year Nutcracker Market.
Yeah, wow.
Because they plan almost the whole year of what are they going to have at the Houston Nutcracker Market. There are vendors across the nation that are trying to get into this market, and you have to be approved. There's a whole vetting board of, is this a good product for our market?
Does it fit?
Is it going to fit for our audience that's going to come in there? And look, there's and a portion of the proceeds of what the vendors are making is going back to the Houston Ballet.
You know what they should do?
That is what's so fantastic about it.
They should get a LA film crew and make that into a Shark Tank type holiday show that they could play on like ABC now to show how these people want to get into the
Nutcracker Market. Great idea.
They can make money that way too.
Do a documentary.
And if you're a Disney fan,
it'd be great to see because they have to show probably sales or what their product is, and then they got to hope the next year if they don't have maybe they're not bringing it.
Because sometimes you go to that market and you don't see that vendor ever again.
Yep.
It didn't work. And I know that if you're a Disney fan, the magic of Halloween is people go to Disney World and Disneyland, specifically this week, to have their stay hit on Halloween, because tomorrow morning in Disney, when you wake up, it's all Christmas.
That's funny.
And the joke now is, especially this year, I said more and more on social media that today is Halloween, but tomorrow is Christmas. But let's focus on Halloween tonight with the kid safety. What food are you going to serve? I know Ryan, you have a story in a second. I want to do a little public service announcement for every single person that is out tonight outside of your house with your kids. Yesterday, I saw a terrible story about this woman in 2020. Her son was run over by a driver on Halloween night. And this is a horrible holiday for her now. This is not a lone story. This has happened to many people. We just don't know them personally ourselves. And I feel like you have to be the responsible adult. This is not on the kids. The kids are not old enough to not have tunnel vision. This is such an exciting night for kids with their friends and their family. And they're going to zigzag and run around. And we can tell them 1,000 times, guys, please be careful crossing the street. Please watch out what you're doing. But when a kid gets caught up, it is we as the drivers have got to be vigilant. Please be vigilant tonight.
Take your time. Be 10
miles an hour. 10 miles an hour. 10 miles an hour.
And don't be stupid and drink and drive tonight.
Oh my God, please don't.
There's no excuse ever, but I mean, now, especially in 2025 with
Uber and
Alto.
Yeah.
And with as many people out walking tonight, you could just walk to the destination you're trying to go to. If it's somebody's Halloween party in your neighborhood, just walk there. Yeah. Just walk there.
I just always wonder what it's like to go to the holding cell tonight.
Oh, in the costume?
How many people are drunk in their costume or makeup and stuff?
Monday we need cops to call in. Yeah. Can we do that on Monday? We should do that. You know what we do?
What's
the Halloween?
Who went to jail in a costume?
Yes, I would love to hear those stories on Monday because our tradition is always the day after Halloween to ask you what's an odd thing your kid got in the Halloween bag. We're going to do that on Monday since it falls on Friday. But I also want to throw out there on Monday who got arrested in a costume.
Especially if you have to stay there all weekend or something.
Oh, that'd be the worst.
Yeah, and I know
especially if you dress up like you're something sexy,
Well, I think they put you in a prison or a jail jumpsuit or something.
I don't think so. For the
if you're in a sexy
when I was in the costume, I was in just my clothes.
Because it's like a 24-hour stay.
I just took my shoestrings.
I don't ever want to find out.
I don't ever want to find out either. I never want to find out either.
I do not want to find out.
And sidebar, to us being vigilant in our cars, as parents who are corralling children, please make sure they don't loiter in the street. I saw that last year because some parents were just talking and stuff. And they didn't realize their kids are kind of like loitering in the street.
Like, pay attention.
Like get them out of the street,
right?
So that the drivers can go
through the street.
Because
it's not sidewalks. Like pay attention.
Right.
What time does it start? 6, 5:45.
I think now it's getting darker.
I had kids come in daylight, especially like the little kids.
Yeah, 4:30, 5 o'clock.
I'm starting at 5.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. So tonight's on, and it's a Friday.
I have no idea if anyone even comes to my area.
Oh, yeah, because Eric got a new house. His first Halloween in this house. I think your area is going to do like a block party. It sounds like that's like a block party vibe area.
I don't really know anybody.
Yeah.
I just know
that's a great way to get
I'm not staying in my neighborhood tonight for Halloween. No. Yeah. Nothing against my neighbors, but I just don't. It's not very.
You want to get candy in a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, we have friends that live in a nicer neighborhood.
We can walk and get like 50 houses.
Well, also, that's to your point, Sam. It's fun when there are a lot of kids around. In your neighborhood, I think there are a lot of little kids.
No, I haven't seen anybody really.
Right. So you want to go for the vibe of what Halloween is for children.
Absolutely, yes. And have him, because last year, he was only, 1.5? And so the older kids, showed him how to do it. Cute. And so this year, I think he's going to be like,
okay,
wait, what?
Does he have candy?
Does he eat candy?
Yeah, like a Snickers bar.
No, I don't give him candy.
I was wondering.
So I don't know if he's had that.
Are you going to give him one if he gets...
Yeah, I'll give it to him. But not a lot.
I don't getting myself.
You're right.
I don't want to eat that.
You're going to bring it here?
I can, yeah.
Is it frowned upon to just hand out slices of pizza?
I would love that.
What's funny
I
for you?
would absolutely love that.
That's the story I was going to talk about. Do you know? I had no idea. This is the biggest day for pizza orders in the United States, even surpassing Super Bowl.
Yep, there's like a whole post on Costco.
Especially on a Friday.
Oh, yeah, Costco pizza that you should have already pre-ordered yours.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah.
I should have done that.
They're massive and they're delicious.
Let's order hot dogs then.
Naveed! Papa John's! I'm going to eat some pizzas tonight!
Right? Get the jack-o'-lantern pizza.
I know. Papa John's every year does the jack-o'-lantern pizza and the heart pizza for Valentine's Day.
There's a pepperoni place. Have you been there?
Pepperoni in Montrose? I've seen that one.
The pizza place?
Yeah, they have a bunch of them all over.
They have a drive-thru at Pepperoni.
But this is every pizza joint's Christmas Day. This is their big haul. Even more than Super Bowl.
Well, think about it, guys. It's the easiest food to serve on Halloween because you don't really have like a sit-down dinner. It's kind of a pass-through. And you just grab a piece of pizza and go. That's the thing. Is it frowned upon to just hand out pieces of pizza?
Yeah.
If you do, I'm coming to your neighborhood.
I know, right? No,
we're doing pizza rolls at my friend's house, actually.
Ooh, yummy.
Which is kind of fun.
That's actually easier.
Like homemade or like...
No. Like...
Totino's or whatever it's called?
Yes, you just pop them in like a big old sheet in the oven, and I'm bringing like a cheese tray and in and out.
Fun.
Yeah.
Go get that pub cheese I was telling you about. At Trader Joe's.
No.
You remember pub cheese?
Pub cheese.
For pretzels?
Pub cheese.
Like for crackers or whatever. It's like a cheddar.
Spreadable cheese?
Cheddar,
yes.
Cheddar, but spreadable.
Like chunky, but it's spreadable.
Up north in the bars, we'd have like this.
It's not
No,
liquid.
No. It's a spreadable smooth.
Like you have to have like a nice cracker or like something because otherwise it'll crack.
I usually get a cracker and I
did it break?
No.
Yours didn't break? Oh, yours is smooth enough?
Smooth enough. They even have a jalapeno one.
Ooh.
Pub cheeses. I recommend it at Trader Joe's.
What I see the most
I did not get paid by them.
Not yet.
Yeah. But if you want Trader Joe's.
A lot of people will have the garage door up and they've got the lawn chair set up in the driveway and the mom and dads are there.
Remember the old days when we have TVs out there and we'll watch the Astros?
I know, because it'd be like Game 6, do or die Halloween night.
That's okay. Tonight's the night.
Let's go, Toronto Blue Jays.
Take out
beat those Dodgers tonight.
Dorky Dodgers.
George Springer have a second ring tonight.
I would just love it. These guys spend billions of dollars and they lose. Oh, please happen.
By the way, that cheese spread you're talking about, Eric, there's a specific cheese, and it's always on the top shelf of wherever, like, the cracker aisle is of your grocery store. They still sell squeezy cheese in the can, right?
Yeah.
Right next to that is a little tiny glass bottle with a blue top. Thank you. A little blue top glass bottle. I think it's called, like, Old Timey or something. It's like a staple spreadable cheese in a lot of these cheese ball recipes for the holidays.
Ooh.
Because that's the only time I ever pay attention to that. It's there all year long, but it's kind of like the pumpkin can.
The little
glass
jar. Yeah, my Grammy said that pimento cheese.
Oh, I hated that.
With that. But I did one of them. They had different ones, little jars. One was pimento. We put that in celery inside celery.
Yeah. So any grocery store has them. Go to the cracker aisle, and usually in the top shelf they'll have like the spreadable cheeses with cheese in a can. And that cheese, it always makes me think of the holidays because when I was a little kid, my mom would always cut out recipes from like the magazines that she would see, and she'd paste them into a book. And we'd go to the store and we'd get the stuff that she wanted to make. My mom, God bless her, this is so interesting now that I'm an adult to compute what my mom was doing. As an immigrant, she could not read when she came here. And her sister-in-law lives in Chicago, and her sister-in-law would cut out the logos of the items, like if it said Nabisco or Crisco or something. And she would mail them to my mom in envelopes, and she would say, "This is what you're looking for in the grocery store."
And your mom could read, just couldn't read English.
Yeah, she couldn't read English. I'm sorry. I mean, she could read Greek. She couldn't read English.
Mom was illiterate.
What's your mom going? What is she doing?
No. Good point. But she couldn't read English for the longest time. And so anyway, I remember my mom specifically telling me about that jar cheese because there was some Good Housekeeping recipe or Betty Crocker recipe for like a holiday cheese ball. I think it's by Kraft. Actually, you're right. I think it's from Kraft. And so now as an adult, it's so funny because we would just like probably
Old English cheese. Is that what it's called?
Old English cheese. Thank you, Texters.
Isn't Old English like alcohol?
Oh, you're thinking
like a cheap beer or ale or something.
Yeah, it's a liquor.
Okay, so
beer like a.
But yes, thank you, Texter. Old English cheese, and I still have memories of that thing. And my mom would make like this fruit salad that's not really a fruit salad because it had way too much heavy whipping cream and deliciousness in it to be healthy for you. And all these like Americanized recipes that you see in a Betty Crocker cookbook.
You should give out like celery or something tonight. Let's see what happens. Record it, and then you
my poor mom is giving out the candy at my house. I'm going around the keys.
If I'm a little kid and I come to the door and say trick or treat and get a stick of celery,
I have full-size candy bars and I can do celery sticks and say, okay, which one do you want?
My Ring doorbell could probably pick up the audio, so when they come up, I could give them the celery.
You do it, Eric. See how many kids come to your door.
Yeah, let's see how many times I get
thrown in here.
Yeah, right. There was a huge deal on eggs, too, at the grocery store, and I was like, that's odd.
Really?
I bought 60 eggs for like $11.
What?
I feel like that's a steal.
Wait a second.
I don't know why I bought that many eggs.
In a world where we're living with like $8 dozen of cage-free eggs, you bought 60 eggs?
60 eggs for like $11 at Kroger.
Wow.
And
Is it Easter? I mean, what's happening? You got those eggs?
I have no idea. No,
I need 60 eggs.
I'm making deviled eggs tonight, but I'm not making 60.
That's a lot. Bring those for us. You always tell that your deviled eggs are so good.
You guys love some deviled eggs?
Yes.
Yeah,
MJ loves deviled eggs.
Pickled?
That's funny.
Definitely bring some.
No, no, my mom has the pickled. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But I can do deviled eggs for us.
For deviled eggs with purple ones?
No, they're
pickled
eggs. You put beets and vinegar in the jar and let them soak.
It's
so good.
And then you add a lot of salt to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really good actually in the summertime. Not right now though.
That sounds disgusting.
Okay, deviled eggs. I'll try and bring some.
We need to bring Dumb Question Amnesty as our last chance.
I know it's a scary. I mean, no, I'm sorry, the scary edition. You have scary stories. You have scary questions.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, I'm thinking of Believe It or Not. Dumb Question Amnesty Part 2 is we open our phone lines to you at 833-390-KRBE, and you ask us a question you just don't have the answer to, and maybe you're too lazy to find it, or you don't think it's searchable.
Or it could be something personal. You want to know?
Ask about the show.
Hey, Eric, what's up with Push and Win? Oh, there's all kinds of drama there.
Eric's dying to tell that story.
If you don't call, he'll just tell you the story of that. And next on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Now, time for Dumb Question Amnesty on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
Yeah.
Yep, you can ask anything.
The last day of the month, guys. It's also Halloween, of course. It's the last day of the month, and the closest we can get to it are actually on the last day of the month. We open up our phone lines to you at 833-390-KRBE, and there is no question that is too dumb. That's why we call it that. You have amnesty of ridicule from ridicule. The question cannot be dumb. Ask it anyway. Don't feel embarrassed.
I just made a joke about the push and win billboards and stuff. And all the people want to hear the tea and stuff. I don't really have any tea. I'm friends with Anthony, so.
We'll get Anthony pushing here and give you all the complicated tea.
Because he's got Bob Wynn, his new part of the team, because they have a whole team over there.
He's got a new win.
Yeah, he's known him for a long time, and just worked out perfectly because he's a personal injury.
And you made him change his name.
But there's a brand new billboard. If you haven't seen it, I showed Rula.
I'm 45.
It says it's complicated. It's like the movie. It's complicated.
The Meryl Streep movie.
So they're in bed together. The way
and Ryan's looking at the other one.
Yeah, he's got his hands up like Alec Baldwin. Yeah, they know how to do that right. So I told Anthony, we gotta get you in studio. People want to know the tea.
Well, we're going to go to the phone lines right now and see what kind of questions you guys have for us here on Dumb Question Amnesty. And if we don't have the answer, we'll find the answer.
And someone just texted, where's Ahmad? I haven't heard him in a while. That's a Dumb Question Amnesty question.
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, Ahmad now lives in Chicago because of the amazing work that he did here on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric and the amazing talents of our executive producer, Eric. He hooked him up with a show in need, and he got hired in Chicago at B96.
He's doing his dream job, making good money.
He graduated.
Starting his career out right. I'm so proud of him. I just talked to him yesterday for like an hour, and he's loving it. So
the weather's nice so far to him.
I'm very proud of him.
Been nice. Good job. All right, so let's go to Michelle on the line. Good morning, Michelle.
Hey, good morning. How are y'all?
We're feeling spooky.
I'm so happy to talk to y'all. I have been listening to you for over 20 years.
Oh, my
so
gosh.
thank you for what y'all do.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you. What's on your mind today, Michelle?
I would like to know what Eric does, not only for Houston, but for outside of Houston.
Like, what do you mean? Like
what does his job entail?
Okay.
Yeah, what does his job entail?
Well, now co-hosting the show officially, but producer, you're pretty much. It's a weird line because I don't want to say in charge. We're all a team, but I kind of keep things organized and with ideas, and we all talk, and I talk with sales.
Things have to filter through Eric, Michelle, before it comes to us.
Yeah, because we all have a lot of things on our plate. We all do certain things on the show, so I just make sure, like, hey, Sam's got a problem, I'll help take care of it. Ryan's got a problem, I'll take care of it. Or help him, or, hey, Ryan, you got this going on. Kind of like chain of command. Like, Ryan will come to me, and I'll help him with sales and stuff and other things, and he can do his own thing, too, but
or we'll
it's like you need one person, you need a point person, and I'm the point person.
He is the filter. Like, the filter,
not the content filter when it comes to stupid things I say, because I say dumb stuff.
Because you kind of like, you run things, like, if I'll have an idea, Michelle, and I'll tell Eric, hey, what do you think if we said this? You think this would be interesting to bring this up? Because a lot of times if it happens to you, you're not the only one it happened to, right? But sometimes there's a filter there that you need, like to bounce off for a second opinion, instead of just come guns blazing out with it. And so there's a lot of stuff we talk about here on the show, like, we should talk about this or this. And there's other times that we want to reveal things to the rest of the show, but then you'll tell Eric what it is, and then we'll be like, okay, we're going to be on the same page on this, and then we'll tell the rest of the gang on the air what it is.
Yeah.
Things like that. But he also, and I'm going to give you some props here, Eric, because I always called him the number one producer in America, executive producer. Eric is responsible, without him really realizing it, for 50 other shows in this nation who revere and respect him so much, and by the goodness of his own heart, he emails them every morning some ideas for what to do on their shows. And if they don't get that email, they don't know what they're going to do in the morning. They freak out if Eric does not send an email.
I'm just a radio dork. The only thing I really was halfway good at, I'm not even great on air. I just behind the scenes stuff, I kill it. I know I'm great at that. So
you are great at that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, does that clear the picture
for you?
Yeah, that's great information. Thank y'all so much.
Hey, thank you for listening all these years.
And I work with the best, most talented people. I'm just very lucky because I've worked with some shows that. They sucked. No matter what the bit was.
Why can't you guys execute this properly?
We've done it. We've proven it on this show. We said, go ahead, just throw us anything on screen, and we'll
make it
into something hopefully entertaining.
And we've
9 times out of 10 we do it.
Yeah, exactly. Autumn is up next for Dumb Question Amnesty. No question is dumb. Today on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric. Hi, Autumn. Good morning.
Autumn.
Is this Autumn? Line 3 was Autumn? Or maybe it's somebody else. Hi, is your name not Autumn? If you can hear my voice in your phone.
You hear it? 2 or 3.
Is this...
Hey, put it on hold for a second.
Hello? Dan?
Oh, that's Dan there. Dan.
it's
Autumn's on line
Dan.
2.
We got Dan.
Shoot. Okay, hold on, Dan. Let me get Autumn's question, and then you're next. Okay, just hold on a second. Autumn, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
That was a good producing there. I didn't put the name in because I was on a different computer.
No worries. Autumn, what's your question today?
Okay, first off, today's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Autumn.
Is that tough to have a birthday on Halloween because you want to have a party, but then everyone's like, I'm going to this Halloween party? Or is it cool because people want a party?
When I was little, yes, it was cool. But now I just trick or treat with my nieces and nephews.
Oh, awesome.
You celebrate
and then we party on another day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get the whole weekend.
What's your question, Autumn?
Oh, and real quick, I met your mom at the Greek festival. She was super sweet, so cute.
I know
she talked to me for a long time.
Oh, that's so nice.
But my question is, when Sam or when Ahmad was here and would fill in for Sam when she was on maternity leave, do they get paid extra or is it like a salary?
Like for Sam to be on our show or on
like
after
when she
our
does
show?
like weekends and other things,
weekends.
or just other things she
Every
does.
single weekend, Friday from midnight to 6 a.m.
Sam gets $100,000 every Saturday.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be lovely? Thanks for laughing, Ryan. Why is that funny to you?
Oh, right.
Funniest thing I said all day to Ryan. He's like, you get $100,000 on Saturday.
Price laugh. I didn't realize it was going to be that
That
funny.
would make you'd be a multi-millionaire.
I am. I just do this just so I can get away from my kids and my husband.
Yeah. Ryan is about not making money here because he's the highest paid person here.
So you asking about like because she does 10 to 12 and weekends, or what do you ask?
No. Well, no, like when Ahmad was on and he filled in for Sam when she was on maternity leave, or if they have to fill in for other shows.
Okay, I'll give you a point on the Ahmad thing, and it goes back to anybody listening right now who just persevere at what you really want. Ahmad was like an hourly employee that was, average hourly. He was very low paid because he just had the passion and the fire to be here. And honestly, Autumn, that's what got him to Chicago.
Yeah.
Because anybody else who would have been asked to fill in for Sam during her maternity leave, who was an hourly employee like that from promotions, would probably be like, well, I mean, that's a lot of hours. Am I going to get any overtime or anything?
But that's how
he never asked about it. I mean, of course he wanted it, but he just was like, no, he knew that this was going to be for the greater good, and look where it landed him.
Yeah, that's how you advanced in this. That's what we all had to do.
So you get paid extra.
No. No.
We're part of a team, and we all step up.
But she
when
takes
one is
sandwiches.
out.
She'll take free sandwiches.
Yeah. You can offer me free food.
Spec
Maybe
cards
ride me,
and
I'll play
sandwiches.
your songs.
Yeah.
I'll give you my cell.
$20 per request.
Channel and radio. $20 to put your song up.
Our boss is going to bring me into the office and be like, you couldn't have answered that better.
And now you know, Autumn.
Now you know,
If you hear a lot of Blink-182 and emo pop.
White girls.
Yeah.
It's because I got to pick the music.
You got paid.
That's awesome.
I got paid, exactly.
Autumn, happy birthday. Thank you so much for listening to our show and making us part of your birthday.
Bye, Autumn.
Thank you.
I'm glad you brought that up, though, because so many people don't do that. We can spot, being that we've all done this for a very long time, you can spot the talent, the people that just have the drive, and they're willing to put in the extra hours, and they're not saying, well, do I get this if I do that?
Yeah.
It's just you have to have that drive and that passion.
When you interview someone, because I'm interviewing people, and if I hear them say stuff like that, they talk about money first. I'm like,
yeah, you're in it for the wrong reason.
Or it's like, you're from here? Do you know the show? Oh, a little bit. Are you on the show? Yeah.
Yeah, you're dead tough.
I guess you don't know. I didn't know that.
We're already out of time, but I want to take Dan's question. Hi, Dan. Dumb question, Amnesty. It's your turn, sir. What is your question, sir? Dan.
So, I'm sure y'all have already talked about it, but it seems like every place is pretty much sold out of all Halloween stuff, and my daughter's going to be Elphaba for Halloween, but she doesn't have any green makeup. Do you guys know of any hack for a green makeup?
Okay, let's see. You could mix. Okay,
what about
tell me
yellow
and blue what though? Because it's a face makeup. You can find the yellow makeup. and the blue face makeup, if you can find that, because it has to be spreadable and good for your face. It can't just be anything. What's that color corrector, Sam? That green color corrector?
Yeah, that's true.
You can maybe mix that with something else.
What about places like Michael's? Don't they used to have a tub of those big jugs of the green paint
by the way,
you could put on the
Well, you can use like a temper paint would be easy because that just washes right off.
This is a good thing Eric's bringing up because I just saw a commercial. Look how marketing works. I saw a commercial where since Party City is out of business, Michael is trying to drive us all like, hey, we're at Party City too, and the party place is gone. Check Michael's. Have you checked the craft store? Because Michael's also promoted it.
Check Michael's.
Try Michael's because they're doing a whole like Party City type of thing.
On your face.
What about Hobby Lobby? Have you checked them?
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
No, I just checked the Halloween store.
Yeah, and
Walgreens.
Walgreens has Halloween makeup.
The big
CVS
one
has Halloween makeup.
Arnie's. If you've not checked
that won't be busy today.
No, I
know. I would call Arnie's and make sure they have makeup versus just decor.
Traffic.
They're really good.
Because Arnie's is usually just decor for the room. I don't know if they have makeup.
I think they might.
All right. Yeah. So call them before you check all the way over there, depending how far they're from your house.
Store, just get some paint.
No, you cannot put regular paint on your child's face. Do not.
For 2 weeks.
And send us a picture. Tag KRBE and send us a picture of your daughter.
You might be producer of the year, but not father of the year.
Eyeshadow Sammy single
I
word?
don't know fashion.
That's a lot of eyeshadow.
I know, but if you're in a pinch.
Yeah, but how's it going to stay?
She wants to be all green.
Yeah, an alpha buzz.
Setting spray.
That's like a commitment.
You mean like setting spray?
God, I hate toxins with makeup. That's such a pain to get off your face the next day.
Okay, coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, you might be really ticked off this weekend when you can't get half the shows you want to watch because you dumped television a long time ago and just relied on YouTube TV.
You cut the cord and now you're not
and now they're cutting you. We'll talk about it in Scoop next on KRBE.
From Hollywood to H-Town.
Celebrity Scoop on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Randas. And, okay, if you have YouTube TV, and that's your primary way of having television now, Sam. And also my husband does his work, too. I think he just streams it. So, as of last night at midnight, the deadline ran out on the negotiations between ABC/Disney, ESPN, and YouTube television. They did not reach an agreement on how they are going to distribute the money to have the channels. Because with everything we've learned with like KPRC Channel 2, that's not NBC2, it's KPRC. Their company owns them. Channel 11 is not owned by CBS, it's KHOU 11. All of these different affiliates all over America, and we learned this also with the Jimmy Kimmel stuff, they're owned by separate companies that make deals with the main networks.
So they choose
and it's all these contracts
carry the programming offered by CBS.
Correct. Disney suspended its content on YouTube TV, pulling the channels like all of ESPN's platform and the ABC's platform.
Oh, man.
After they failed to reach the new contractual agreement, Disney said, despite our best efforts, we have not been able to reach a fair deal, and starting today, Disney programming will not be available on YouTube TV. They started this October 23rd saying costly economic terms would raise prices on YouTube TV customers and give the customers fewer choices if they agreed to what YouTube is asking for. So Google is the parent company of YouTube TV, and Disney is shaming Google, saying that Google is using their dominance in the market to eliminate competition and undercut the industry standard terms that we have successfully negotiated with every other distributor. So what's gone as of today? Because last night was the deadline at midnight. ABC and anything else related to ABC, Disney and everything related to Disney, Disney Junior, Disney XD, ESPN, everything related to that, Freeform, FX, Localish, National Geographic, SEC Network, the Spanish plan, all of that is gone from YouTube TV until they find an agreement on the money.
That's insane.
Right, so college sports tomorrow, not happening for you.
Cancel your YouTube TV now.
Yeah,
that's like the biggest thing with ESPN. That's how
I had DirecTV, and that happened last year or sometime with
And it's
CBS,
expensive.
I think, and I was so mad. Or one of the channels, because I was trying to watch football.
Yes.
I was trying to watch Texas last year, I think, and I couldn't get the games because I had to go to
what a nightmare.
like my streaming for Paramount or something to get the CBS games, the days around it and stuff.
See, that's why I choose Xfinity.
Look
you
at
go.
this. YouTube,
Yeah.
YouTube now to combat this bad story. They're offering you, Sam, a $20 credit.
Oh, $20
If
credit.
the Disney channels remain pulled, they'll give you a $20 credit.
If I was Google, though, I would, like, okay, you going to play that way?
That's
When people Google your product on Google,
They're
I'm going to put
gonna
you way
dad
down on
me
the second page.
I mean,
Because nobody goes to the second page. We all just go to the first page.
Yeah.
Listen, this is not the first time YouTube has faced contract disputes. It was Fox that struggled last time to reach a contractual agreement back in August. The same happened with NBC Universal. They both finally figured it out. Of course they did, but we don't know the terms. But ABC is saying, no, YouTube, we are not going to play by your numbers. We're going this way. You got to match whatever we pay for everybody else.
See,
So it's to be continued on that.
that's what sucks is that they're playing a game of chicken, and the customers are the ones that suffer.
Well, YouTube is huge. I mean, that's where, like, for podcasting, you think it's the Apple or Spotify and stuff, and YouTube is where a lot of people get their podcasts from.
Well, also, don't forget, guys, we even had to watch Astros games on YouTube. So even if you think, oh, that doesn't affect me, I don't watch YouTube, there are sports games that are YouTube only because they got the rights to it.
It's so confusing now. It's so hard. The old days it used to be easy, but now
who knows where it's
the only thing
going.
I don't mind if it's changing the Amazon stuff. I just don't like that I can't change the channel fast.
I know.
Like,
There's no going back real fast to what you just.
Like if I'm trying to watch the Rockets play, and I want to watch like the World Series, I can't go back and forth.
You know what I did
I
here?
use my iPad.
And this is really cool because I've got the
First world
Xfinity.
problems.
No, I've got Xfinity, but I also have an Apple TV box that I just use, and my remote I can just toggle over to it, and boom, I can pull up a lot of things on that as well.
Right.
And a lot of these things can be reached through Xfinity.
If you want to see the full list of all the channels that have disappeared from YouTube TV, you can go to USA Today. They just 2 hours ago updated their site with the latest in the contract negotiations. Now, usually we do news brought to you by Tactus Fiber, but I want to kind of piggyback on last hour's scoop because we had Kevin Quinn and Audrey Rose here, and there's something super important happening today. This is happening every year, but today especially, the people's SNAP benefits going away.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that because the government shut down means you're not, all these things have been shut down that may not affect you every day, but now the food situation is getting dire. There's food insecurity all the time anyway, but this is actually extra important now, the next 5 days. Kevin and Audrey told us they're doing their turkey tour stops starting tomorrow. Go to krbe.com and you'll see the 5 places in the next 5 days that they are going to go where they're trying to drive community food bank supply.
And this is their weekend. This is their weekend off.
Yeah, and they're choosing to do this. I mean, it's so great.
They want to be out there and raise awareness and money and food.
Thank you, Kroger, for partnering with KRBE for the turkey tour. Go to krbe.com and you'll see tomorrow from 1 to 5. Kevin and Audrey will be at the Kroger on Cypress Wood Drive. Then on Sunday they'll be in League City at that Kroger. Then the East San Houston Parkway Kroger. Research Forest in the Woodlands Kroger on the next day. On Tuesday. And then Wednesday, Spring Green Kroger. So all the addresses are right there at krbe.com. And they're giving away turkey tour T-shirts, Kroger gift cards. Every day, one lucky donor is going to win a 2-night stay at the Gaylord Texan Resort. For donating.
Cool. Awesome.
There's a QR code at krbe.com where you can monetarily donate. Because I saw this really fantastic video yesterday from a woman who works in a food pantry, guys, and it's things we didn't think about. She said people, especially with the SNAP benefits, these are working parents in food insecure homes where their kids will come home from school and they're not there to cook them a hot meal because they're doing third shift or second shift or whatever. So when you're thinking of donating things, donate cans with Easy Pop Tops. Like veggie cans, or like Easy Mac, things that like a kid could microwave or a kid could serve themselves. Because we don't think about that part of it. It's not the mom and dad sitting there making a hot home-cooked meal for them at 6 p.m. So, of course, any donation is fantastic. Monetary donations really work well because, remember, the food banks get a way cheaper grocery price than we do.
Yeah, $10, $20 is more like
more for them than they can for us.
Yeah.
So if you give them $50, that $50 gets way more groceries via the food bank versus your $50 just going into a regular.
My daughter, I've been to the food bank like 3 times this week because she's been working.
Charity hours?
Yeah, charity hours. And she did
oranges
yesterday for 3 hours, and then the day before carrots. I'm like the whole 3 hours you did carrots?
Like, what do you mean? She's like,
you
washing carrots?
You get them, and then you just put them in 5-pound bags or boxes and stuff. And
you've got to be a proud papa. That's awesome.
And it was fun driving. That took me
10 hours.
an hour and 10 minutes to get there, and it's like 2 hours to go back and forth, and I would go back at 9 o'clock. I mean, I don't mind
though, because the lesson
traffic is terrible.
He's learning, and the
that's what's great about
he's got empathy and an open,
giving
heart.
But I mean, that's a great reason why they have all these kids going there, colleges and National Honor Society kids, and they're trying to get their hours.
National Charity League, all that stuff. Turkey Tour, guys. Go to krbe.com. You cannot miss it. It's right there on the front page. Kevin and Audrey's Turkey Tour 2025 starts tomorrow. Now, coming up next is so exciting. It's the Halloween mix of the Friday free-for-all. Yay! What's the special they have in store for us? Oh, we got some Bad Guy, some Highway to Hell.
Oh, yeah.
Some Heathens. She Wolf by Shakira, Dead Dance by Gaga, and do we need more cowbell? Don't Fear the Reaper.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that song.
The Halloween mix is on next on KRVE.